All right. And I'm live. I say this is raw, so to make it as personal as I can do. For once, yeah, it's not that important because I don't care if people watch this live or not. It's more the VOD. So let's begin. Hello, everyone. My name is Lemon Cupcake, and I am the leader of the community called Jamie's Place Studio. This is the community. I You probably know me from making a lot of videos, streaming, hosting and leading the community on the Discord server, and some other platforms that died, like TikTok. I came here today for a special video that I've been working on, well, a special stream video combination thingy. This has been in the making since my birthday of October 11th of 2020. I call this day Judgment Day. And this is important to me. So let's begin full out. I promise this won't be too long, but I cannot promise not too long. I'll stream as long as I can. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Every year I do a season finale. I had James play original community for 5 years. 6 if you count the Corona year, but I merged 2 years into a bigger one season. But at the end of the season, I let people vote for the shows I have. And at the end of the season, I do the math and result who continues the next season, who not. A year ago from now, I did the season 5 finale with my Blue Calm, where the talk show and the unboxings were battling it out to see who wins season 5. And as you guys know, the talk show won. And we finally said goodbye to the unboxings. I live streamed this with my community back then to do something special. That was supposed to be the end. But this year has been a special but very challenging year. I call this my exile, a banishment. I had serious debt that I was going to pay out today. But I got in financial issues literally in January of this year, or excuse me, of last year, January 2022, meaning I physically could not move on, physically, because I had to spend all my money I earned for my debts. A lot of happened with me in 2022 that caused me lots of trauma, a depression, and PTSD. And while I wish to act like I'm fine, there are moments that I'm not fine. Moments that I have dark thoughts. And my community has helped me struggle through this many times now, including yesterday. Today is Judgment Day because finally, for the first time ever, I am debt free. I can basically start moving out. I can start having my life. I can start having a job with my trauma. I'm not a normal person anymore. That can never happen anymore. I'm not this naive person from the past. I am a survivor for just one, but multiple events. And that's very hard for me to tell live or to you guys on video on YouTube that I've been struggling. But I promised myself that I would do this the right way. So let's start with number one. Even though the talk show doesn't have a competition anymore. I said that I would do the voting just for that. Old school voting, it's dumb, but I got the results. The results are based on watching the videos, liking the videos, dislike the videos, comments and shares in my playlist. And I'll grab my phone to give you the final time. I'll give you a number. It's kind of useless because there is nothing else, but I wanted to do it like this. So uh, let's see the votes for the talk show. Alright, I got the votes. The talk shows had an official point system voted by you guys, as the number is called 2050 points. 2050. That's the number. Useless, I know, but I just wanted to do tradition, even though it's the last time. By doing that, I would like to say goodbye. Dino's here. Wait. Publish. Publish. All right. Dino is taken care of. By doing that, I'd like to say goodbye to the talk show. From this day forward, I'm no longer making new talk episodes. They have new, modern, improved ways, so I'll talk about it in a moment. One thing that will change forever is the end of my calm. This is Studio Calm. This is the model I used for a long time, and it's currently my oldest model I have. I used this for all my talk episodes through this year of the Gameplay Studio. I used this as my main character in Season 5 and the second half of Season 4, when my Yukon died with the Unity 2018 update, or the 19 update. But after this stream is over, before you guys watch the video on YouTube, this mod will be deleted and will never be seen. This is the last time you see a record. I will take one last picture with my con, with my traditional pose. But thank you, Studio Con, past Jamie Con name, for being the old face of my community. My new avatar that I just used, and I'll switch to later, is the new face. So thank you, Con. And now back to my main model. There we go. Now, continue. With talk show gone and my studio con gone, let's go to topic point number 2, which is, okay, the talk episodes are gone. What will you do now with them? So, as I said many times in the past, I am making a podcast which officially starts, according to Google, on April of 2024. OCAP and me will post the first podcast to YouTube. Go to, if you don't, like, it's free, don't worry, but install the YouTube Music app and subscribe to the James Play Studio channel podcast. I don't know how that goes. And then we'll have a podcast called The Whistle Talk. It's gonna be me as the host with OCAP as a co-host. From time to time, it's just us two or someone else. And instead of having a talk episode, we will have a whole talk podcast. These podcasts will be roughly 30 minutes or an hour, depending on what they are. So, if you're interested in seeing the future of our talk episodes in the form of podcast, that's where to go. That's the first thing. Now, with the con and the talk show gone, what will happen now? Jamie's Play Studio is important to me. I built this. Jamie's Place is my IP from the past. My mom copyrighted this back when I was a child. It was defined as a website where my mom would post pictures and videos about me. A glorified blog before the blogs were a thing. As well, the time went by, I took ownership of the account and transferred it over as a website. But last year I let it expire because it got a new name, James Play Studio. Studio means it's no longer just me, it's me plus community taking care of everything. My admins, my staff, my creators, we're all making sure this community runs perfectly well, even though we had some massive issues, so that YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and any other platform doesn't fall down. And that's why I called Studio. An applause for everyone who worked in the past and in the present and in the future for making James Plays the way it is, helping me to 100 subscribers on YouTube, almost 150 followers on Twitch, and 185 members on the server. You guys mean a lot to me. But it's time for a new chapter in my life. As stated, don't worry, nothing will change the content. There's only two things that will change after this video. The name will change. Not the font, not the design, but the name will change. That name will be announced on February 19th on YouTube. And two is something bigger. You know what? I've been together with Kyla for a long time, and we are co-owners. She does the job well, but how can I say this? Due to my due to me having a hard time in this year of banishment and all the trouble that I had to go through in 2022, I cannot mentally be the leader of this community anymore. So I gave Kyla the title. So Kyla will be officially taking control as leader of the community on February 19th. I will be then second in command as the co-owner. Nothing will change. I'll still make videos and stream. It's just the CEO is Kyla then. That's why the name will go away. James Play Studio to a new name. Jamie is my IRL name because it was about me. Then I had a studio because it was about me and others. But now it's just others. I am part of the studio then. I'm also not going to call it Kyla's Play Studio. We're just going to call it something neutral that doesn't have a name. Just a brand that is more accessible for the platforms. So I'd like to announce that Kyla is CEO of leader of the community. The day that the name changes on February 19th is the day that I'll step down. That was difficult. Of course, I think I said it in another stream and I also in a meeting, so I'll say that again for you viewers. I'm 28 years old and I'm planning on using the year of 2024 for a new beginning of my life. Once February 19 passed and I come back, I'm no longer going to be the same person I used to be. There's a lot of trauma that I need to process. And I need to figure out a way to move on. So I can move out the house, start my life with Kyla, work normally again, and have fun. In order to do that, every single platform will have some changes, which are very important. So I'll brief them to you guys one by one, so you guys are in touch. Let's start with Twitch. Twitch used to be very important to me when I started using it in 2020. Do it intentionally, but hey, it stayed. VR was very popular during the Corona period, so I took advantage and I blew up. But today is no longer the same. I'm not, and I'll never be a true gamer like most of you. My old time of playing games on Nintendo consoles or playing just casual games on PC. I don't have much experience with AAA titles, so I'm not good at being faithful to games, minus Pokemon. So I will still play a game here and there, but I cannot just be like the true gamer. That's just not me. That's okay. But I relied a lot on VR chats to keep the streams alive. But then the popularity of VR chat dipped. So my viewers went lower and my revenue went lower. So it became harder for me to maintain the channel. And Then, of course, my index died, so I didn't even have VR for a couple of months. So I forced myself to play a lot of games that I was going to play offline, online with you guys. The good thing about my games are they're all in my Game Pass subscription, which is $10 a month. So I just have to scroll until I find something that I like to stream, and I download and I stream. That's cheap, but it's draining for me. And if I want to make sure that Twitch is a good place, I need to do some changes. Okay? The first change that I will do is I'm no longer going to use schedules for Twitch streams at all. Instead of saying, okay, I'm going to stream on every Wednesday and every Thursday, and we're going to keep rolling. No. I will decide when I feel like when I want to stream, and then you just see a pop-up that I'm streaming. If no one watches, so be it. I was going to play the game anyway. But there are moments where like I had to stream because the schedule told me to stream when I said, yesterday would have been better or tomorrow, but people saw the schedule, I cannot undo it. So no schedule. I will still play a game here and there on my Game Pass subscription on my PC. And I will from time stream VR chat, especially since I get the 3.0 link cable tomorrow, so this is the last low performance stream. But less streams and more fun. I hope you guys don't unfollow me for that, but it's so I can keep making content on Twitch. It's never been my main source of content. I'm a YouTuber. This is like a side job. Speaking of YouTube, we got a part 2 on YouTube. I already said I stopped making the talk show, and I will move them over to podcast. I will still make guide episodes, don't worry. I even have a special guide episode in making, which is a rebooted guide edition rank video. I have like an old talk episode, which was outdated, and a newer talk episode, but I want to replace both of them into one guide. I'm going to use a different style, and I hope it blows up. So yeah, that's one. Guides will be more, but videos will be longer, editing will be more. So instead of uploading weekly, I do upload YouTube videos when I'm ready. It will all be about VR content, so don't worry. I will slowly move away from the old James Play content, which is IRL based. So yeah, the guide videos will be my main source. But I have a special announcement to do, which I basically told my staff in secret. But I am announcing that I'm making a TV show on YouTube, all in VR chat. You guys all know I made a movie, or in case you didn't know, I had a movie in the making, but some friends abandoned ship when they were main characters, so I couldn't complete the movie. And I'm still considering releasing whatever I had made from a movie into a draft on YouTube. If you guys want to see the draft, the uncompleted movie, what I already had, tell me and I might release it. But tell me in the comments. But from now on, I can do shows. So in case a person abandons ship, I can just write them off as vacation or they died. But this will be a series that will keep going for a long time, and maybe I'll get some traction. This will be like smaller parts. The smaller the episodes are, the faster I can release them, the more control I have over friends that then just leave. Because sadly, the quality of friends has been degraded. Some people just don't care. I say, I'm sorry. I wish I completed the movie because it was going to be like a 40 plus minutes movie, and I had like 32 and a half ready. So, yeah. But yeah, TV show. I don't know when the first episode will air. I have no idea what it's about, but that's going to be my main thing, I guess. Now, let's talk about Discord. Kyla is already this Discord owner server thingy, so that's one thing. Kyla is now in control of the rules, and I gave her recently control to the white whistles. So other than the lavender whistles and me, Kyla is in control of everyone else. So nothing changes. I'll still maintain, but if you have issues, go to Kyla. But if you want to know what happens, I have a big update ready today on Discord. So yeah, not much change on Discord other than Kyla has blocked me, but just know that. When it comes to VR chat, I like making events, and I will continue making events. The movie events will be shut down sadly on VR chat due to the world being taken down. But I think I'm ready to announce that I'm having a Discord movie event system soon, which will start airing soon. But we still have gaming events and chilling events and lemon events and more like karaoke. VR chat is my passion. I'm glad I'm here making content. So those were the 4 platforms. Also, I still have a Reddit r/James Play Studio at the time of recording. Please join because the meme channels will be moved over to there in the future. So if you don't want to miss memes, go there. Next bullet point is just me. I just explained to you what I'll do with my content and the channels and me and Kyla, but I'm gonna be honest, I am terrified of telling you this. I did talked about this in season 2 of my talk show, and that was difficult. I had to delete the video, but I will once again repeat it in English. On February 19 of 2014, I attempted suicide, which changed me forever. I survived because one person pulled me off the rails. I'll never forgive that. I'll never forget that day. She, named Diana, which I know watches my streams or my videos on YouTube, you saved my life. And she made me understand that I need to do something about it. So I made myself a promise that 10 years from that day, I would walk back to the rails and proven that I can do what I want to do. And I hope that I'm ready. It's always hard. This always stays in my mind, knowing that I could have been that for 10 years now. And I am grateful that I'm alive, and I'm grateful that I met all of you guys. I'm grateful that I streamed. But it's always hard. I fought really hard on every single life experience thing that happened to me. And it made me who I am. But it's hard. It's hard to go back there on February 19th to keep the promise. The promise I gave Diana, promise I gave to someone that died also around the time, which was Angel. I'm grateful for my friends and Kyla for helping me survive through everything. And I'm curious how the next decade of my life will be. But it was an honor streaming for you guys. It was an honor recording videos. And I am grateful for being alive. Last thing is the most difficult part is, of course, I announced that I'm taking a vacation starting the 4th of January. And I'll be back obviously on the 19th of February. But it's not just a vacation where I'm going to sleep and rest and chill, no. I have to get a job. I have to process the meeting on the 19th. I have to prepare the name change. So every season, normally, I take a month off to prepare the new season. So in this case, I'm preparing to give Kyla full control. So it will be interesting. Thank you for following me. Thank you. Sleepy, you know that I had disabled animations for this video, right? But thank you for the yeah. Anyway, all cap and Sleepy, since Kyla is missing right now due to the Japan situation, you two are now in control of James Play Studio until she's back or I am back. You have privileges and you have abilities to host events yourself and do whatever you want. I trust you guys take care of the members that join and helping things up. I won't be missing in action, I'll still be there, but I'll be busy a lot, taking care of everything in the background. And I hope Kyle is okay. But I'm now officially doing the last bullet point. I am going to change the avatar, of course, but that means I'm also no longer going to be calling myself Jamie on here. Hence why James Play Studio goes away. I know I call myself Lemon Cupcake, so I'm going to continue. So my name is now based on Lemon Cupcake. So from now on, unless you're Kyla, you call me by Lemon Cupcake or Lemon or Cupcake, whatever. No more Jamie. I want to separate my IRL me from the virtual me. This is Lemon Cupcake of James Play Studio, and I am grateful recording this video stream. And thank you for everything. Remember to stay hydrated. Remember to eat your cupcakes and lemons and enjoy 2024. Enjoy the community. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have lots of content ready, including a giveaway in February. Please follow my Twitch channel because I will be uploading some, well, I'll be streaming some more content soon, but less than in the past. Join the Discord server, discord.gg/JamesPlayStudio, where we have lots of fun. And if you want to add me on VR chat, obviously Lemon Cupcake, and you can join the group, which is in my name tag. Take good care and have a good one. Goodbye. And stay being awesome, my friends. Cupcake/lemon out. Bye.